So, this is the body cam of an officer who took a report of crime on the 23rd of June, 2022 at the Internal Affairs Bureau, where I was trying to get help from the Internal Affairs Bureau after writing more than 70 emails to get intervention in the neighborhood.
Wow. Robert, I'm sorry I missed it. Were you asking me to take a report, or are you saying you just forgot?
If you can take one now, that'd be great.
Well, I would, because as public servants, you just got done telling us how much we suck. So, but I'd be happy to help, because that's what we're here for.
I just tell you what.
Excuse me one second. Go ahead, sir.
You'd be a legislator.
Okay.
I'm only on it.
Well, we can do that. I do not want to go in though, because the last one Tony and I had down there was a hot mess. But yeah, we could sit in the medic bay. I just don't know where they're coming from. I assume the west side, but this isn't any further. Okay. No, you're good. I'm going to take another report for him. He claims that his the neighbor's phone, you know how like when you have your Wi-Fi and all that hooked up, how it logs on to whatever server's available, logged on to his phone, and then, so, okay. Alright, but, alright.
I actually took screenshots also of the information and the unique identifier.
Mr. Milligan, about what day was that?
It was about a week ago.
About a week ago. With as precise as you are, I find it hard to believe you don't know a specific date.
Well, if I can take a look at my cell phone, what I can do is go in and take a look at the screenshot, because I did on the same day.
Okay, here's
It was the 15th.
the 15th. If this is acceptable to you, I'll put on or around the 15th. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. I just don't want to get accused of not doing my due diligence for you. Just so you agree, if I put the week of 6/15, how's that?
That sounds great.
Okay. The week of, you see what I'm writing here? 6/15. What's your neighbor's name?
Ji'Sung.
Ji'Sung. Is that?
I'm not sure about his last name.
Okay.
My cell phone said that Ji'Sung iPhone was connected to my phone.
So you leave your networks unsecured?
My network was hacked into.
Okay. And do you know this Ji'Sung? Do you know what his address is?
Yes, 442.
442 Midgard. Okay. And was anything hacked or taken, or you just saw him logged on?
No, but I've been having problems with my phone not operating correctly.
Okay.
And text messages being deleted out of my phone, and missing calls, and the ability to make phone calls.
On Brent Road, it's code 4, and the 16 at Uncle Max's will be 2 Victor also.
Happy, thank you for all your help. NCR, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, man. Hey, do we have a comm channel?
Barely, but yes.
Okay, well, I need an incident number. I can go back there, I guess.
I can help you with that.
Could you generate a miscellaneous report for 434 Midgard and just send it to me. No, sir. Nothing was taken.
Okay.
I copy.
I need my privacy stuff. My Google account has been hacked into. My Microsoft account is hacked into.
Do us a favor and tell Harris. LOL.
And those have been dismissed without nobody investigating.
No, I'll get it later.
I don't
I've
get
got
it.
you there. I'm gonna check your location now. That was Ocean 077339. I copy that back link valid WW to Winslow Drive.
You still getting some air back here?
I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. You said you was 469.
Why is nobody stopping Patty Ryan?
Yep.
She's ruined my whole life.
Badge 5, getting your emergency banner. I copy banner accidental.
My neighbors are criminals. They violate my civil rights.
Mr. Milligan, was that your Wi-Fi on your phone or your hotspot?
I found it on Wi-Fi connections.
Okay.
It showed that the network was being
Maybe
shared.
where you go.
So his phone's logging on to your Wi-Fi network.
Yeah.
I apologize, 1922. Which running is starting towards?
I'm going to read this to you. Can you read this or no?
I copy.
Yeah.
I put 434 Midgard requested an incident report to document that the neighbor
31.
Jing at 442 was observed logging onto Mr. Milligan's cell Wi-Fi signal without permission.
31,
Correct.
please report.
Is there anything else?
34, you run. Also,
He
copy.
had access to my whole network. I think that's more than
Okay. Hang on.
Hey, Camille, Hispanic heavyset.
Wi-Fi signal.
Driving
Yep.
towards BMW, the windshield, hit car in the parking lot, and then
Arvin
fall.
asked
Yeah,
me.
female white.
Hang on just a minute, because I can't type and think at the same time. Listen.
On board with him, follow.
He then had access.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a 9mm last beat in the area of Benedict Road and Indianola.
Okay, go ahead.
Vibrate.
My next door neighbor, Arvin Ashby,
All right.
has been working.
Hang on, Mr. Ashby.
Yes.
And what does he reside at?
At 442.
Okay. Hang on, Mr. Milligan. Mr. Ashby. Is that correct? S8. BY. And what's the complaint with him?
The complaint is he is working with a man who has postured as secret
I said he's working with the imposter, if you didn't catch that.
Mr. Ashby is he an employee or just a coworker?
I don't know if he was hired or if he's a friend. I'm not sure what the connection is, but he is working on Arvid's renovation right now.
I said he's working on Arvid's renovation.
And he is what?
He's working on his renovation, but he knows Patty, Brian, and Arvid, and he claims to be Secret Service. He's not.
At this point, I'm unsure if I had already heard the conversation or not in the backyard. I believe I had. Where he told somebody in the backyard the lie that he told to Patty that I have in the 911 transcript of her saying, they followed him back to Ohio from D.C. That's impossible because they were parked on the street in front of Patty's house, out of view. When I pulled in from Washington, D.C., in my driveway, and they came up and talked to me first.
Okay. Anything else?
That was a complaint from last November.
Okay.
Nobody investigated it.
Okay. Well, all I can do is document it, okay? So I want you to see 434 Midgard requested an incident, which we talked about. Mr. Milligan stated that he had access to his entire network. Mr. Milligan also stated that Mr. Ashby has a friend who is working on his renovation and he claims to be Secret Service and is not. So
Right.
it's documented here. Hang on, listen to me, please, if I may.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm a firm believer we can't talk and listen at the same time.